Hi, I'm Theo with Flatiron School, cohort September 8th. No, sorry, August 9th. So I'm presenting the delete functionality for each of these cards. As you can see, if I click delete, it will be removed from the page, and on refresh, it will persist and not be there. How I did this was a little different. I get a little confused where my function should live, like whether it should be at the top level of app or where the thing actually occurs. And like, I've done it both ways and I haven't really run into a huge difference practically. And so I kind of just do it arbitrarily at the moment. Anyway, if we look down here, we can see that there's a on-click event listener on the button. This refers to handle remove, which runs remove item on the display item. These are both called down from upper components, parent components is the correct word, and which are called into the listing card here. And then in here we have hold on, let me get my bearings. Move item and display item equals item. So display item is the item being referenced. So that's what we continue to pass up here. And then remove item refers to the function remove item here. This calls first of all, it console logs all of the items, and then it calls the host with a specific item ID interpolated delete function. And then after that's successful, we set the display items equal to the display items without the item that we just deleted here. So this is saying add to display items everything that is an item in that list that is not equal to the ID that we just deleted, and sets it to the new state of display items, which if we go back to the app, display items, it's what gets run in the initial fetch, which will then run again and reload everything that's in the server.
Can you walk me through the display items going down again?
Yeah, so I've just got display items as the state definition for the what gets loaded on the page and what gets passed to the fetch. And I don't know, for some reason I put the fetch into like a fetch with its own function and then had that called within use effect. But essentially on removal, we're where did it go? Sorry. So on remove item, we're setting the display items to the current display items, which are the initial fetch, minus that one. So we're filtering out just that one item ID that is passed down here, which is passed up from the child here upon the event listener on click. So like I said, I can get it to work pretty easily, but my one issue is kind of where I should have the function live. Like which props do I want to pass up and down? Like what's the ideal state, or what's the ideal way of doing those two things? So if anyone has any suggestions, it'd be really helpful.